Hi and welcome to another video. So I've been gone for a long time, I haven't done any views in a while. I've been working a lot on my live streaming content, which I hope you guys have been enjoying here on the channel. I've been bringing you live streams from events such as Western Park and the Nationals, and there's a lot more of that coming very soon, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying that content. But today I'm back with a review. So Kero Lipo have kindly sent me two of their lipos for testing. So this is the 1600 4S and the 1300 6S. So just for a bit of fun and a bit of comparison, I'm going to be comparing these to the China line. So these are the 1500 4S and the 1250 6S. These are very comparable batteries because they're very similar size and weight. So what we're going to do is going to do a quick overview of the Kero Lipos and compare them to a couple of the other lipos I've got, and then we're going to jump into some DVR footage which I got from Delta Hawks at my last practice. So we're going to have a look at some of the facts and figures of how they performed on a track. So let's crack on. So let's have a chat about these Kero Lipo batteries. So first thing I noticed is these lipos have quite thick wire on them. So these are 10 AWG. So comparing them to the mini star batteries from China line, these have 12 AWG cable, which is a bit thinner. I'm not sure why they've put thicker cable on them. I think it's maybe for a little bit better power delivery. I'm unsure really, because I never seem to have any problems with my other batteries. So looking at both the 6S packs together, they're a very similar size, with the Kero Lipo actually being slightly smaller. If we put these on the scales, the Kero Lipo weighs in at 224 grams, with the China line weighing in at 223 grams. So only 1 gram difference, with the Kero Lipo having a slightly more capacity, but a slightly small form factor. They've managed to pack it into quite a nice form factor for strapping to your quad, whereas the China line is slightly bigger and slightly harder to mount, but both pretty good to mount. 4S, so form factor of 4S is, with the Kero Lipo being slightly thinner but fatter. So I mean, this is a 1600 pack against a 1500 pack, so it might be slightly, well, we'll have a slight difference. Weighing them in, the Kero Lipo weighs in at 190 grams, with the China line weighing in at 192 grams. So slightly lighter, more capacity. I think I like the way these mount better, but still it's probably a bit slimmer to mount underneath, depending on your frame, of how thick the battery is. This might be actually easier to mount for you. The one thing I do have to mention about these is the balance cables. So take a look at the balance cables. They're relatively short, so without an extension cable, these are quite hard to plug in to your charger if you're trying to get them into a charger. They're actually quite difficult to plug in compared to the China lines, where the balance cable's a bit longer. I mean, some people might like the shorter balance cable so they don't get in the way, but these don't actually come with an extension for the balance cable, whereas the AC Lipos, which I've got one here, this is the 1080, but they come with a very, very short cable, but then come with a balance cable extension to help you plug them into your balance chargers. I just think that's a really nice feature of the AC batteries. It'd be nice if they could bring like a small extension in with these batteries. I think it would add a lot to it. So let's have a jump into the DVR footage now and take a look how they perform around a track. So having a quick look at the DVR, what I look for in batteries is to see if there's any sag in the pack, and just how it feels around the track basically. So if you get any sag on the full throttle parts of the track, like split S's and sharp corners like we have around these flags here, and the batteries actually hold up really well, both packs. If you have a look at the voltages, they're holding really high actually. So the 6S pack's holding it like 22 to about 21.8 volts, and the 4S pack is holding at about 14.3, 14.2, and this is under quite heavy loads, very fast racing around these tracks. It's quite a good comparison between 6S and 4S actually, this is, because I mean, my flying wasn't the best on the 4S pack, but I feel a lot smoother with the 6S pack, and you get a lot more consistent power delivery. I think this helps keep you locked to the track, and definitely keeps you going faster around the track, which is why I'm making a move now towards 6S packs, because I find them a lot more consistent throughout the pack. So I ran both these lipos down to around their rated milliamp hour. My flight controller is quite well calibrated to the milliamp hour draw on the bottom, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. So I'm coming up to the end of the 1300 pack, which I finish at the end of this lap, and as you can see, the battery's still holding at 21 volts when I land at 1300 milliamps, which is really good, because a lot of the packs will drop to about 19 volts at that sort of current draw or milliamps drawn. So I come to the end of the 4S pack as well, so that's dropping to like 14 volts. Still, that's very good for a 4S pack. So in conclusion to this video, I really like these lipos. They've got a really good form factor. They hold up well on the track. There was very little sag. These are brand new lipos, but I'm going to be giving them some abuse over the next few months, so I'll see how they hold up to that abuse and how long they last, which will be a really good thing to have a look at. But at the minute, I really like them. They fly really well. The only one gripe I have about them is the balance cable being a little bit short. So it'd be really nice if they included an extension cable in the box. Maybe that's something they can add in the future. But apart from that, they are really good lipos. Plenty of power, really good. So if you like this sort of content, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to me on YouTube, and also be sure to check out some of my live streaming content, which will be coming up soon from some more events throughout the year, and I shall see you guys in the next video.